Kojo. Relax.
Oh,
great weekend, eh?
I was winding up like a generator.
Wistonia.
Champion.
Did you have the meetings? Do you have the meetings, the usual meetings?
Which meetings are
no, usual meetings.
No.
He didn't do that.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Kojo. Fantastic Monday morning.
Absolutely, it's looking good.
Oh my God.
And you know what? Today's first chaotic shout is not for a birthday. It's for somebody who listens and tunes in every morning without fail. And he's on Twitter like a soldier, retweeting everything we do. Kwesi Enimasari. Good morning to you. Thank you for always being there with us.
Thank you so much for being there with us. Happy birthday to David Niama of the Ghana Tech Lab. May you experience exceeding greatness in your life. Happy birthday to Jessica Isaba Yeboah. Have a joyous birthday and may you live to be 99.7.
We love you, Jessica.
On the Super Morning Show. We love you so much.
Happy birthday to Sarah Awudu, formerly known as Sarah Christian. Wonder Woman, super mom and riding partner.
That's right.
This is a message to you from your husband. He says, you are indeed a blessing to us all. Enjoy this special day that the Lord has made and many more days to come. From our lips to God ears. Amen. And this is from Babs, Yentien, Adase, and Utien. Wow, wonderful names there.
More chaotic shout this morning. Happy birthday to Cecilia Kesse of the Customer Service Unit at ARB Apex Bank.
Happy birthday to Reverend DSP Stella Amakacho Anku. Happy birthday and first wedding anniversary.
Wow.
Both on the same day. From Superintendent Courage at Tim.
And happy birthday to Charles Bachman, CJ Bachman. He's 60 years today. 60. My God.
Wow.
60. Oh.
Big CJ Bachman. He's a great friend of the show. He's a wonderful counselor.
Great
wonderful speaker as well. He's often part of our bridal fairs, and he gives great advice.
And then there's another chaotic shout to Pamela Asumening Yeboah of the Forestry Commission. You've got a few more?
Yeah, I've got a couple more. Happy birthday to David Niama of Ghana Tech Lab. May you experience exceeding greatness in all that you do and pursue in life. We love you. This is from your parents, your siblings, and your family. This one says, we officially commenced this journey a year ago. It hasn't been all bliss, but through it all, you've been my rock. Your wise counsel makes a difference each day. The love we share waxes stronger each day until the blessing of our wonderful son. Coming together is our beginning. Staying together is our progress. And working together is our success. I love you with my body, mind, and soul. Daniel Honu to Mame Abba Mendelssohn on their first wedding anniversary. Isn't that beautiful?
Beautiful.
Now, there is somebody.
Yes. Tell me.
Who is, look, she's bound to become a star.
Oh, wow.
This person.
Wow.
She's a producer. Adum TV.
Okay.
She's just so talented. Sandra Akapu.
Oh, Sandra.
It's her birthday today. Sandra is destined for greatness.
That's right.
It's a name you need to remember. Write it down somewhere.
Sandra.
So when she becomes a star, you remember that we told you here on the Super Morning Show.
That's right.
Sandra Akapu. And she's from Cape Coast, I know her. Right. I know her family very well.
And what's after pa?
Oh, yeah.
So where we going? Straight into the JoySports Center this morning?
Why ever not?
And it's brought to you by
MTN. Choose your own bundle your own way with MTN Flexi Bundle. Just dial *138# and enjoy bundles that don't expire. It's also brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank, here for good. Now let's fight COVID-19 together. Keep calm, stay at home, and make your bill payments at paybill.mtn.com.gh/postpaid. Or you can pay with Momo, Visa, or MasterCard. You can also pay via the My MTN app or just contact MTN through any of their official social media channels for more details. Stay safe and stay connected. We day for you everywhere you go. Now, at Standard Chartered, your safety and well-being are important to them. They understand that there may be heightened levels of anxiety during this period, but they want to encourage you to remain calm and adhere to all the precautionary measures shared by the health authorities. So wash your hands frequently, use alcohol-based hand sanitizers, avoid touching your face, and remember to cough or sneeze into a tissue and dispose of it right away. Health and safety units have been dispatched to all branches to clean all surfaces that you might come in contact with. And of course, given the protocols around social distancing, Standard Chartered recommends the use of digital channels, including the SC mobile app and straight-to-bank platforms, which are available 24/7 for all transactions. The good thing about banking on their digital channels is that you might just win amazing prizes anytime you transact on SC Mobile. So stay safe, please, and keep well. Standard Chartered Bank.
Here for good. And here for the sports. So, Kojo, after nearly 3 months without any action in major European leagues, football fans heaved a sigh of relief at the weekend as the German Bundesliga returned.
But perhaps today of all days, a day when, for the greater good of the game, we get a game to remember played in the right spirit. That's a bit better. Hazard, great ball in, and Borussia strike first. And of course, it had to be Erling Haaland. That is 10 in 9 for the hottest young striker in world football. Now Guerrero. Brilliant from Rafael Guerrero, and Borussia Dortmund lead 2-0. It was all of Schalke's own making, and against top-flight players, how they have paid for it. Erling Haaland, but the advantage played by Ejeki. Nickball finishes. What a counter-attack. What a strike. Surely game, set and match. Target Hazard for 3. Great little Rafael Guerrero today. They can't hug him as much as they want to, and the smile is worth it.
All right, Dortmund, Bayern Munich resumed the title chase, of course, and both picked vital points against Schalke and Union Berlin, but football without fans is nothing, and this perhaps understandably is football, but not as we know it. Also explains why the cry for live football is getting louder by the minute.
This man is a preacher, but he loves his football. May God protect them and may they play the football. Oh boy, we want the football back. I want to see Marcus Rashford in action. I want to see Bruno Fernandes back. I want to see Paul Pogba back after that long break. Oh Jesus, I'm mentioning the players I like.
I want to see Olele back.
You want to see Olele back. And there's definitely more to come later from the founder of the Fountain Gate Chapel, Reverend Eastwood Anaba, and other key personalities who can't wait to see their favorite teams play. And ace commentators Peter Jury and John Champion are pumped up ahead of Tuesday's heavyweight lineup on PM Express.
Still full of enthusiasm for the broadcasting and for the football, and indeed for joining you on Tuesday night on PM Express on Joy News, 9 o'clock Ghana time. It's ringed in red in my diary. I'm building towards it.
It's good. It's good. Aquaba from Southeast England. Really good to have you with us here. I can't wait to be with you on PM Express Tuesday night, Joy News. We're ready for that. I hope we'll have some fun. I hope we'll be informative. We might even have some more news for you by then.
Peter Jury, John Champion will be joined certainly by Kwabena Yeboah, Ghana's finest, and Robert Marawa of Marawa TV and the JoySports team. We're going to have a fantastic show. There's more to come on that. But let's start the JoySports Center then with the action from the banks of the Rhine in the Dusseldorf to the Ruhr Valley area in Dortmund, to the serene Bavarian city of Augsburg, to the former East German city of Leipzig, and to the medieval town of Sontheim. Erling Braut Haaland scored for Borussia Dortmund as they marked the return of the Bundesliga during the coronavirus outbreak with a convincing derby win over Schalke. German football writer Martha Kenley watched the game at the Signal Iduna Park.
Yes, the Bundesliga has become the first major sporting league in the world to swing back into action in the coronavirus era. The eyes of the world really were on Germany today as those first round of fixtures were being played. And you'd have to say, by most metrics, the first part of this experiment, and it is an experiment, has been a success. Yes, there was no fans in the stadium. The atmosphere was completely different from normal. Players wearing masks, the goal celebrations even socially distanced. It did feel unusual, but it was still football. And you really get a sense of how much people were welcoming live sport back on their screens here in Dortmund. Dortmund were playing Schalke in what is a hugely bitter local rivalry. It's been played now for 180 times. A lot of these fans sat behind me would usually be in the stadiums, but today they were watching, some of them from home, but some of them also in the bars and restaurants, which since yesterday have been allowed to open. And it was unusual coming from England and being in Germany to see just how much the lockdown here has been relaxed. Yes, some of the tables inside have been moved further apart. Yes, the waiting staff, most of them were wearing masks, but otherwise it did feel like it was returning to some kind of normal. And we were speaking to some of the people inside, and they were saying, yes, it's not the same, yes, we'd rather be in the stadium, but also it's been 60 days now without any live sport of this level to watch. We're just happy that football is back.
The German football writer Martha Kenley there watching that game between Dortmund and Schalke. Now, Bundesliga leaders Bayern Munich comfortably beat Union Berlin in another strange game as the league's return continued during the coronavirus pandemic. It's been allowed to restart, of course, without fans. Most people off the pitch wearing masks and muted goal celebrations. Robert Lewandowski gave the champions the lead with a penalty, his 40th goal and 34 Bayern games this season. So, how did Ghanaian football fans enjoy the return of the Bundesliga action? Then, at the weekend, the JoySports Center caught up with these fans.
Three things I picked out over the weekend on the German Bundesliga and the restart. It's got to be, surely, I was going to look forward to see how the players were going to celebrate. And yeah, they are not doing their hugging, they are not doing their celebration. Of course, there are no fans, so you cannot run to the fans. You just celebrate with your teammates, and they are using more of the elbow now and other means to celebrate.
Like every football fan, I was also looking forward to seeing the German Bundesliga back on TV, and it's not the usual football, you know. I mean, we've seen a lot of changes due to COVID-19. You see the substitutes bench having to social distance on the bench with their nose masks on. The fans not being in the stadium. I mean, it's not the usual football we all enjoy, but at least it's something to be happy about that football is back on TV. And so that's what I've also been doing over the week.
You know, you could hear the sound in the stadium, the few people who were around, and a whole lot of things. It did not give the real ambience of football when football is being played. Look at the Signal Iduna, 83,000 supporters, and you play a game without, you know, just a single supporter. And I think that it is one key observation.
Clearly, loads of fans have missed their football, and clergymen are not left out of it at all. Reverend Eastwood Anaba of the Eastwood Anaba Ministries, yes, during a sermon, gave us a little hint.
This man is a preacher, but he loves his football. May God protect them and may they play the football. Oh boy, we want the football back. I want to see Marcus Rashford in action. I want to see Bruno Fernandes back. I want to see Paul Pogba back after that long break. Oh Jesus. I'm mentioning the players I like. I'm not talking about William. Pastor Mike can talk about William when he takes this microphone. I'm not talking about Giroud. Pastor Mike can talk about that one. I'm not talking about, what is the name of their goalkeeper? Azaba something Balaga. No, I'm talking about David De Gea. You know, those are my people. Huh? I've been talking to one of the Manchester United players, and the man cannot wait to get back and play. And I can't wait to see him on the ball.
Charlie Kojo, this is anointed football analysis. I'm telling you.
He has been talking to one of the players.
And the way he said, I can't wait to see Pogba. Jesus, they are the Jesus. It'll be nice to see them run the commentary, but it was really good. That he displayed, you know, massive, you know, there. He's been following his team, and he's mentioning the players back to back during the sermon, unprovoked.
But it goes to show that, look, this missing of
football,
sports and football in particular, it's such a human thing.
Yes,
completely human. Doesn't matter who you are. Yes. Football gives you life, you know. And when it's not there, Charlie, something is missing.
I can make the point. I think we underestimated what it really does in our lives, and we've seen such a big hole. So, and on Tuesday on the PM Express, when we have that heavyweight lineup of Peter Jury, the champion, Kovna Yeboah, and Robert Morale, will be looking at how we go about it, football after COVID. You know, the truth is that it's not going to be the same again. If you've read, it's not going to be the same again. Now we're all happy about football returning, but then you look in the stands, there are no fans. You look at the players, they're social distance there, and then you get on the pitch, they're tackling. The players can't even celebrate. They can't hold each other. Everything is coming out of the tunnel. They have to come separately and all of that. It will be very interesting to find out, you know, from some of the top commentators in this world, how they are going to deal, you know, with football after COVID, because it doesn't look like it's coming to us the same. But let's do more here and talk about the return of leagues and teams training. Jonathan Mensah, captain of Major League Soccer side Columbus Crew, is delighted to have finally returned to training after weeks of staying indoors due to the coronavirus pandemic.
It feels great, man. It feels great, you know, since this whole thing started. They've really helped us, you know, whilst we were indoors. Like I said, you know, we've been doing a lot on video, Zoom calls. It's always great, you know, to have conversations with the teammates, with the staff. You know, first of all, we're just happy to be back outside, you know, with some fresh air. I was just, you know, passing against the wall, turning, shooting on goal, bring the ball back, you know, you do some slaloms, a couple of stride outs and all that. So kind of like getting back to rhythm of normal training. So it felt really good. Right now with some restrictions with the social distancing and keeping 6 feet away from others, but it felt good to see them face to face, have some chats, and hopefully this phase will help us get to phase 2 quicker.
Black Stars B assistant coach Gordon Atram thinks the Ghana Premier League should not be cancelled as suggested by many followers of the game. Atram, who managed Olympics last season, wants us to take a cue from Germany and resume the league if the need be. He was on last Saturday's JoySports link with Natalia Atto.
The league was really going on very well. People were going to stadium like it used to be before. I've been watching most of the matches because of the scouting of players for the national team with my head coach, Coach Danko.
Yeah.
Each and every day I'm at the stadium, even Kumasi and everywhere. The league was good. It was really bad. 2 years we did not play.
Yeah.
We started half of the season, almost half COVID came in. But what I'm happy today that the real gents in the world, they have started playing football today. That's Germany.
Okay.
So if Germany is playing football today, they are the whole mentor in the world. You talk about football. People are dying there and everything. And they have started and decided to play football today. Then I believe that football must come back. No matter what it is, I think the FA need to put some measures on grounds to the government. Because the government will decide what we have to do and not.
Okay.
If the FA put up good measures that people will be safe, then why not? Unless you're not a football man.
Still full of enthusiasm for the broadcasting and for the football, and indeed for joining you on Tuesday night on PM Express on Joy News, 9 o'clock Ghana time. It's ringed in red in my diary. I'm building towards it.
It's good. It's good. Aquaba from Southeast England. Really good to have you with us here. I can't wait to be with you on PM Express Tuesday night, Joy News. We're ready for that. I hope we'll have some fun. I hope we'll be informative. We might even have some more news for you by then.
Peter Jury. Before that, John Champion, Kwabena Yeboah joins us, Robert Marawa. That will be tomorrow, 9 p.m. That's PM Express. And Kojo, we've been talking a lot about how football will change, but then we need to get a bit of an insight into how all of that's going to happen. And because all these special guys have done so well in their respective areas, we'd also learn a bit about their careers and just get one or two nuggets and a few tricks on how to do the game. In terms of commentary, Robert has been a fantastic guy on Super Sports. He's done so much. He's now doing a lot for himself. Marawa TV and John Champion's first commentary was in 1984. That was his first commentary, John Champion, in 1984. Peter Jury has been around in the early 90s till now. And these are great guys. Kwabena Yeboah has been, around for, who knows, before I was born and still here. So it's going to be great to have them on the show, and they're going to tell us a lot. And it's also going to be good for every one of you to join us on PM Express tomorrow at 9 p.m. Football after COVID.
So Marawa is South Africa's Kwabena Yeboah. And the other two are England's George Adu Jr.
Oh, yes, they always. Seriously, when I was telling Gary something, I was telling him yesterday, I don't know how I'm going to handle it anyway, because look, Peter Jury, John Champion, Kwabena Yeboah, man,
big
Robert,
names.
now these are big names, and there's a lot to learn from them. So we're so excited to have them on, and we're so excited to have all of you on. Let's make a date, like John and Peter said, make a date on Tuesday, and there's more coming up in terms of our build-up to this. Could you have a fantastic morning?
You too, and great work, by the way, to your team for putting that that lineup together for PM Express. Fantastic.
And could you usually I would do a description of your suit, but today I'm not too cool. The colors, I know the fit do. Oh. So can you help me with the colors?
Which colors?
The colors, the shirt and the suit.
Black and white.
So everyone says I'm a